question, what do you think about cessation? Okay, the third noble truth. What do you think about cessation? I always believe, okay, and I don't want to say like this, but just I think I tell you yesterday. If you are able to maintain really good quality of morality, okay, if you are able to maintain very good quality of morality, I think you will feel, okay, without any reason, you will feel very happy. Why? Because maintaining morality means you are avoiding doing something wrong. Okay, you are avoiding doing something wrong. If you break all the morality, okay, if you break all the morality, then your mind will be filled with so many guilty feelings, unpleasant feelings. And then by breaking the morality, you will feel very bad. Okay, you will feel very bad. And you are very far from cessation. You see? You maintain morality, and then you are really laying the foundation that by maintaining morality, you will feel so happy inside. And that is not cessation, but this gives a taste of cessation. Therefore, it has so much value to maintain morality. You see? Why it gives nice feeling? Because it is not entertaining bad things. See? It is not doing any bad thing. Bad thing means what is bad? What is bad? Which gives problem or suffering, and that is bad, you see. What gives happiness is good. You see? Therefore, yesterday there was some question, Shruti is not here, as a karma and all this, okay? Yeah, karma is okay, but if you say law of karma, and this is so important, law of karma is giving training to us to do good things, and law of karma gives training to us, don't do bad things. If you do bad things, inside you have a lot of problem. And then it will tell you to the problem. And law of karma says that if you do good things, and then it will bring happiness in this life, and also it will direct you, okay, tell you towards the happiness. Law of karma is this, okay? And there's so many misunderstanding, you see. If, for example, if someone has a broken leg, it's because of his bad karma. He earned bad karma, he deserved it. And that is wrong concept of the law of karma. You see? Wrong, this is wrong. Of course he earned bad karma. And we all do. Because we don't have any, we don't, sometimes we make mistake. We all make mistake. So if he earned bad karma and he has broken his leg, still we have to say that this is possible to change. Why should we say that he deserved it? Because if someone says to me that, okay, you broke your leg and you deserve it, how do I feel? You see, how do I feel? It's same. Therefore, that type of law of karma is wrong, you see. So we say, law of karma teaches us to do nice things and then try to protect us for doing the wrong things. By having good understanding of the law of karma, you will really do the good things, okay, which brings happiness to other people, and you will not do anything wrong thing which will bring suffering to others as well as suffering to oneself. Because we all want you to be happy and we don't want to suffer. So that is the essence of law of karma. Essence of law of And then so, yeah, sometimes I see it's little like misunderstanding, you see. And therefore, I have a very good friend who always say that don't give money to the poor people. Don't give to the beggars. Don't give. But he himself is begging money. He is rich, but still is begging money. You see. And so many unrelated or injustice, you see. He himself is getting a lot of money. But then, don't allow anyone to give money for the poor people. Of course, we have to be careful. No, we don't go there. Okay, law of karma. And now, karma, we taught cessation. We taught cessation to achieve cessation by removing destructive emotions. Okay, we taught. And now we can also talk cessation to achieve cessation by removing bad karmas. Bad karmas, removing bad karmas. In one way, they say purification. You see. Either it's purification or through practice. We can also remove the bad karmas. Through the practice of compassion, or through the practice of wisdom, through the practice of renunciation, or through the practice of generosity. Just on practicing, it has a lot of potential to remove many bad karmas. For example, like, if I become very, very miser, okay, miser, thinking, if I develop generosity, and this clinging experience of feeling will go down. And I will not protect all my properties just for the sake of myself. I will not do this. And this reduces the problem of if someone steals, I become so angry. I'm ready to give. If someone taken, yeah, before I gave, he has taken. I thought of giving, but then it was taken before I gave. Not much problem, you see. So now later it has been given. It gives so much sort of good impact. Therefore, please don't misunderstand the law of karma, okay? Law of karma teaches us how to do good things and how to try to avoid bad things. And through this, okay, again we can achieve cessation. Our mind, if our minds are overloaded with many bad karmas, and then our mind is very heavy and unclear, and also feel heavy and unclear and confused, and then also it can feel sadness, and also, and there are many. Some of the problems I can't say like this because it is quite sensitive. So I have to say something which is normally mentioned in the books. Otherwise, it's quite sensitive, you see. So, now we talk a little bit different, you see. Now you understood, okay, by removing destructive emotion through the practice, okay, to remove the destructive emotion like desire through the practice of detachment or contentment, and then to remove the destructive emotion like anger through the practice of tolerance, and remove the destructive emotion of ignorance through the practice of wisdom, okay, and then we can say that we will be able to achieve cessation. And then now combined practice of all these things, okay, and we can also be removed, we can also remove the bad karmas and imprints of the bad karma. Not in a subtle level I think it will take a little later, but in the early stages, okay, early stage of because cessation is many levels. Cessation has many levels, okay. For example, like say, now we talk a little bit about path, okay. Path, okay, path. Path, okay. Path is, now when I talk about path, this is, we can't drive car, okay. When I'm talking about path, today is mind. It is the mind, okay. If we try to remove all these bad things, slowly, slowly, our mind changes into what? Path. Okay. There's no path where we can drive. No, this is not the meaning of the path. Okay? Here, when you give teaching, path means it is the mind, a very healthy mind. By removing the destructive emotion, by removing the bad karmas, and then the quality of our mind becomes better and better. And when the quality of the mind reaches to a certain level, and then we give a level, say, this mind we can call as a path of accumulation. Okay, path of accumulation. And then we go practicing. If it goes a little bit higher, then we say, okay, this path is called path of preparation. All are mind, okay, mind on a different level. Like children in class 1, class 2, these are children, but their level is on the class 1 and 2, okay, because their understanding is, the level is this. In the same way, the mind which is leveled as part of accumulation, and when it goes a little higher, and we say path of preparation, and when it goes more practice, especially the wisdom and single point meditation, then this mind, okay, this mind changes into path of seeing. Path of seeing. It's a mind, but a very, very deep meditative state. Path of seeing. And this path of seeing, which is in the meditative state, has a direct antidote, okay, direct antidote to remove any of the destructive emotion. Okay, gross level destructive emotion. So by practicing this, and this will kick out certain level of destructive emotion. And then when this person in the meditative state is fighting against the destructive emotion. And then this mind overcomes this destructive emotion, and destructive emotion goes from the mind. And then when it continues to the next meditative state, then this achieves the one of the cessation. Okay? And then after that they take a post-meditative state. Because, in Tibetan we say Tsoglam is part of accumulation, Jolam is part of preparation, and Thonglam is part of seeing. Within the Thonglam part of seeing, there's two meditative state of the path of seeing and post-meditative state of the path of seeing. And the meditative state of the path of seeing has also two. Okay? Direct fighting against the destructive emotion, also in a meditative state, and after fighting, when they achieve cessation, and that both are in a meditative state, but one is free from destructive emotion, fighting against destructive emotion, and one is totally free from that destructive emotion, particular destructive emotion, and achieve the cessation. But this cessation is on the mind, okay, not on the table, it's on the mind. So, I will repeat again, because you hear quite a lot about path, that they are teaching, okay, path to the, land to the path of enlightenment, or something like this, many teachings. And stages of path, okay, stages of path. Path, normally we say the roads are called path, isn't it? But here the path is not the road, physical road, but it is path, or is the mind. Why this mind is called path? Because by giving training to this mind, then mind improves, and then it goes higher and higher, and then it leads us to Buddhahood. Therefore, this mind is the path to achieve Buddhahood, to reach to Buddhahood. But we don't have to buy a flight ticket or like this, okay? Yeah. has been very clear, you see, very clear. Now I have to improve my quality of life, my quality of mind, so that soon this mind will change into path. Wow, this is very good, you see. Then your mind is not a normal mind. Your mind is a mind which can think a lot, think a lot, think a lot for others. And it can think so deep and so long future. And it can fight with the destructive emotion which brings all the problems, sufferings. And it has potential to develop all the good qualities which bring all the happiness. Well, this is born in me. My mind is changed into path of accumulation. Normally, okay, not normally. Exactly we say, no, I think better not to say. So this is in general, okay. In general, this is the explanation about path. And then today we are talking about the cessation. So when your mind is changed into path of preparation, still you didn't achieve cessation. When your mind is changed into path of preparation, still you didn't achieve cessation. When your mind changed into path of seeing, then you are almost, okay, you are almost achieving the path cessation. In the first part, it's really directly fighting, which is against cessation, directly fighting in a meditative state. Okay, it is possible to fight through meditative state, not in this way. No, not this way. Because you have to be very, very single-pointed and also very sharp, very sharp. Okay, then it can kick out some of the destructive emotion. And so that first stage is still fighting, part of C. Then the second stage, it is in the meditative state, but the second stage, and then that mind achieved cessation, removed certain, okay, specific obscuration, not destructions, okay, specific destructions, not all, okay, not all. And then we enter into the path of meditation. Path of meditation also has the same sort of system. Enter into the state of meditation, path of meditation, and then again they fight. And then it can have three different types. Good. We differ three, and then 3 into 3 is 9, and then 9 into 9 is 81, and 81 into 81, and then we go on like, we count like 84,000 destructive emotions. It goes like this. But it don't go there, just here. The obscurations, okay, obscurations, which we have to remove, has different levels. Some are quite gross, some are a little bit gross, a little bit subtle, but some are very subtle. So because of this, it has 3 levels of path of meditation. 3 levels of path of meditation. Gomlam chungu ding chimbo, means small meditative, as part of a small meditative state of path, and middle meditative state of path, and then greater meditative state of path, okay? And each and everyone has its own specific obscurations to remove. And by removing this, and removing this specific obscuration, and they achieve certain sort of cessation. So in this way, the cessation also has to go higher and higher, adding more cessation, and finally we will achieve a cessation which is totally free from destructive emotion. And that cessation is called nirvana. That cessation is called nirvana. But then if we remove, now I will remove there, don't talk this, it's just nirvana, okay? This is nirvana. Did I join? Okay. Now starting, again I'm repeating. We are now thinking our mind, okay? our mind, at present our mind is mixed with so many things, okay, mixed with so many things. Our mind is overloaded with so many things, some good things also, and some bad things also. Therefore, our mind is not that sort of healthy. Okay, not that healthy. And not healthy means the mind brings some pain or suffering. Therefore, it is unhealthy. Why it brings pain and sorrow? Because it has been a very good friend of destructive emotions, and it is also overloaded by contaminated actions. Okay? Because of this, mind is not that healthy. Now we are saying, we experience, through meditation we experience this. Oh, okay, my mind is not healthy. Why? Because sometimes I get angry, sometimes I get jealousy, sometimes I get really totally confused, like this. And then we try to give training. Why? Because all these destructive emotions, which I told you that these are not in the natures of the mind. Natures of the mind. If it is in the natures of the mind, then what will happen? Then if we remove this destructive emotion, then we have to die. Then we will have no mind, you see. These are not in the nature of the mind. Therefore, we can remove these destructive emotions, but still we can live much healthier. Because our main mind becomes more pure. More pure, okay? So through this practice, again practice, and then our mind gets better and better, okay, better and better. And then at a time, our mind forms into path. Means now this mind is like a queuing, saying that now I'm in the line of achieving nirvana or enlightenment. Then from that point, we say our mind becomes path. And first path is called path of accumulation. Accumulation, why? Because during that path, you have to accumulate many good things. So you have to accumulate many good things to make this very strong. And slowly, this mind changes into path of preparation. And path of preparation has so much. Prepare means this mind has to be changed into path of seeing, which is very difficult. Therefore, this mind has to be prepared, especially single point of meditation and wisdom. Single point of meditation combined together with wisdom, okay? Prepare. And then, because of the preparation, prepare means do meditation, intensive meditation. That is preparation, you see. There's nothing prepared. We have to take toothbrush and don't prep, not like this preparation. Just prepare to combine together with single point in meditation and wisdom based on emptiness, and then practice together. And then mind reaches to a level that it can directly fight against the certain sort of destructive emotion. And then they see the emptiness as we see the object with our naked eye. And that part or mind is called part of seeing. And that has potential to remove certain sort of destructive emotion. And after that, and they will achieve the first cessation, which is the third noble truth, okay? And then it can go higher and higher. There are many cessations. This cessation can include the nirvana also, in another category of cessation. Okay. Now, I think I really use a lot of my energy. So, water running.
Question. The first day you mentioned that don't do too many different types of meditations. Is this the reason that you want to channel and focus some of the...
No, this is on a much lower level.
Okay.
Yeah, when we are quite far away from the path of accumulation, we are doing meditation, okay? We are doing meditation. Our mind is not very functional to change from one meditation to another meditation. And especially, in some cases, I can say that they are not doing meditation. But they are thinking that they are doing meditation, but actually not doing meditation. So therefore, mind is not so used to the meditation. Therefore, either you focus first single point meditation, okay? I will say better to focus on the analytical meditation. I will say first you try to do analytical meditation, because we need to cultivate compassion. We need to cultivate renunciation and generosity and ethical discipline and all this. These are all analytical meditation. And after that, and then you will automatically feel that now I really need to be focused. And then you do the single point meditation. But the base is ethical morality. Having the foundation of good morality, and then the single point in meditation is definitely achievable. And then this single point meditation and analytical meditation, if we combine together and practice, and then it will form into path. Yeah? Yeah.
I started meditating when I was smoking cannabis, and when I go into analytical meditation, I can't stop. I can't control. It just goes away. So what I need is single pointed meditation right now, I think. Do you agree?
Yes, it will help. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it will help. Because why it helps? Because your mind is, instead of your mind to focus on the, what was your,
a drug, cannabis.
Drug, okay. Your mind is, okay, when you are using mind on the drug, your mind is diverted to the drugs. And then when you do single point meditation, and then you put your mind on another object, and then this lose the object, and the attraction also goes thinner, you see. Therefore, it is useful. My friend in Kathmandu, he is leading a lot of meditation in the drug rehab centers. And then most of them, they feel very happy. In the drug rehab centers, sometimes they use a very, very bad techniques, you see. Very bad techniques, including like heating and like this. But Buddhism is giving training to the mind, not giving training to the body, you see. Therefore, it is very gentle, but then very effective. Because our body tracks to the drug by the mind. And our mind can be taken away from the drugs. And therefore, body can be taken out of the drugs. Okay, now we don't speak so much about this. Yeah, it helps, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just wondering, when you said about that, I'm just wondering about what you mean when you said that sometimes we think, or people can think they're doing meditation, but they are not doing. Because I have heard from many people, and I have been there also, that said that totally impossible to concentrate, that the mind is just like going around. And I understood that when I was doing my first Vipassana, that is totally impossible. You can't stop, you can't quiet the mind. And then you need to focus on other things. But what is the line there that is, that I'm doing meditation or that I'm not doing? I don't understand the difference there. That is, I'm doing meditation when I'm totally focused, and I'm not doing meditation when the mind just like going around?
Focus is important in the meditation. But then going here and there is not the big point. Why? Because when you do analytical meditation and you are analyzing right, wrong, okay, right or wrong, good or bad, okay, good or bad for me, for others, right or wrong for me and others. wrong in the long run, in the short term, good and bad in the long term, short term. Like this, you see? By this, giving this training, and your mind become more sharp. The sharpness of the mind, to develop sharpness of the mind is big training. Therefore, it is a meditation. Meditation is a mind training. Meditation is a giving training to the mind to improve the quality of the mind and remove all the bad things on the mind. If the mind is stupid, if the mind is very stupid and confused, full of doubt, and then you have to do meditation of analysis so that your mind will be very sharp. You see? And if your mind is restless, then you have to give the meditation of single. Vipassana is only one part of the meditation. You see? It is analytical meditation. In Tibetan we say Jegom, okay, Jegom. Vipassana is a Sanskrit word, and we say Jegom. And then Shamatha is also Sanskrit word, and that is called single point meditation. In Tibetan we say Jugom, okay? Jogom, jog, place the mind on the object. Jogom. Place the mind on the object, stay there as long as possible. Yes? But at the end, these two has to come together, combine together, okay? Especially the object like emptiness. If you, through analysis, you will understand the emptiness. And then you try, okay, do meditation on emptiness, contemplate and do meditation. And then at a time, your mind goes like this, okay? And then you take your experience of single point of meditation, and then your object of the mind is emptiness. And then together, it comes together. And that is the most powerful meditation, to dismantle all the distracting emotion and then subtle level of bad imprints.
So for me, a person like me, I need first moral, the single point of meditation, and then after many years I can start with analytical.
Not many years.
No, but Vipassana for me would be dangerous right now. Yes.
Yeah, not many years, okay.
No, okay.
Maybe next year is maybe too long.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Is it possible to combine like analytical meditation and some days a week to also to do focus?
Yes, possible. You can do in the morning single point meditation, in the evening analytical meditation. It's possible. But don't do like this, okay? Just a little bit of single point meditation and a little bit of analytical meditation. Then it is mixing. Then mind will be confused.
Morning and evening.
Yeah, this is okay, but better if you do, first you just try to achieve single point meditation or analytical meditation. I will say analytical meditation. Yeah. And then after 1 or 2 years, then if this is really profound, unmistakable, then you do single point meditation. Because it's definitely need. You feel the need, you see. And then, if you really do serious meditation, if you really do a very serious meditation, and then to read a very reliable book is very important for you, okay? And then, if possible, to have a very reliable teacher. Otherwise, there are so many technical things, you see, so many technical things which you might not acknowledge all those technical things, but it becomes quite a big problem. It is possible to see. And therefore, you need a really good teacher. Okay. And then if you read book, you read really reliable books. Okay. Reliable books written by someone who is really good teacher. Okay. Don't read all the books and then sometimes like some teacher I don't know how to say it. Oh, now how to put it this? It can cause a lot of side effects, negative side effects, you see, because of this internet and everything. Oh, Geshe Pema Dorje said this and this, and then everybody will, who is he? So I really have to be very careful. Therefore, to find a good teacher, how can I define? Normally I say like this, okay? I get about this teaching in Finland. At that time I told them that now I am not your teacher. I said, I am not your teacher, so I am helping you to search another teacher. Okay? Otherwise there's misunderstanding. There was a little misunderstanding in Israel. It can be, create misunderstanding because now he is speaking about himself. Like you see. And then also some people might think that, now he is pointing to mistake to my spiritual teacher. Very bad, you see. And then there are some spiritual teachers, I am the lineage holder and I'm coming from that lineage and this is very pure and you have to remain there. And then it was more difficult, you see. Therefore, it is so difficult to say that you can read some of the texts which are in Tsongkhapa's text in Lamrim, how to find a spiritual teacher. What is the quality of the spiritual teachers? Okay, 10 qualities, and which is not based on Tsongkhapa's concept. It is based on material Buddha's text. Okay, 10 characters, you see. And then again, choosing teacher is also important, but then to think that, am I really good student? And then, from the Arya Deva's text, I have all these qualities. So these are, I think, important to read. I think it will take slowly, yeah. Yeah.
Could you say the titles one more time to those books?
Huh?
Could you say the names of those books one more time?
And Arya Deva's text, which defines the student's quality, is called 400 stanzas of Madhyamika teaching. And then the Matthias text is, I know in Tibetan, but then I don't know in English. And then to translate, I translate. You may not be finding in the internet, you see. So, Dodegyen, yeah, Dodegyen, Dodegyen. How did he translate?
Matthias.
Matthias. Yeah. Dodegyen by Matthias, which is coming through Asanga. Okay. Shinyan Tuwa, Shinyan Tuwa. Shinyan Turva is Shinyan Tuva. First quality is morality. Shinyan Turva. Okay, having good quality of morality. If the teacher is a monk, he has to be a good monk, you see. Maintain the vows of the monk. Wherever that person goes, maintain. Whether someone's watching or not, okay, maintain the vows of the monk. And if it's like layman, has to have at least 10 virtues, maintain 10 virtues action, and don't enter into the 10 non-virtues action. See? Shinyan Turva. Turva actually means trained or something like that. Trained. to a Shiva is by maintaining the moralities, and as I told you that it achieves some sort of inner peace. Okay? Inner peace. I told you this. Shiva. Nye Shiva is then really with the cessation. Like all these are quite easy. After that it's easy. Yodel means if I'm teacher of you, then at least, okay, related to Four Noble Truth, I have to have much better knowledge than you. Otherwise, I'm not qualified to be teacher. Yodel means I really have to have a joyful effort that whatever I know, I really like to teach you from the heart, and work very hard. Okay, so that is Dharma, joyful effort. Lungi Chuk means not only explaining, but then also supportive text. We need a lot of text which are written by very profound teachers to justify that what I'm explaining is not just explaining from only my perspective, but there is a source which are very reliable. Okay? And as I'm saying now, at present I'm reciting this text. Then I'm taking this from the Dorje. Okay? Now, and the teacher has to have a very, very profound wisdom to differentiate, okay, differentiate good and bad. If possible, to differentiate ultimate truth, you see, but not to understand ultimate truth, not differentiate. Market then means then this is really easy. Teacher should possess a refined way of communicating with the student. Really good skill of communicating, not hurting, and then saying something and thinking something, not like this, okay? Just have a very good refined way of communicating. That is market. Zewe Tangi, oh, this is very touching. Zewe Tangi means teacher should have quality of, if possible, compassion. If not, at least have a practice of compassion. Zewe Tangi. Kyowa Pangla then is not easily get tired. If the students are quite slow learner or restless or problematic, and if teacher gets easily tired, and then this will not succeed. Therefore, teacher has to have very consistent, hardworking. Kyowa Pangpa means, Kyowa is actually Kyowa is sad. Sad means feel like, nah, I can't do. See? So that it should not happen all the time. If it comes to the disciple to train, to give teaching, always like put the first priority and feel very, very relieved or happy. Okay? All these are the 10 characters if you want to choose a teacher. And then if you see out of these, most of these qualities are there, and then you can say that I think I can accept that person as a teacher. Okay? And if someone says that I am a good teacher, then very difficult. If someone says, okay, in front of you that I am a really good teacher, then you have to be very careful. Okay. As the disciple, of course, this is not related with today's teaching, but then I think it came. So it is important to explain. The listeners, okay, also has a sunne. Sunne means the disciple or student has to have a very neutral mind. Neutral mind, okay, not biased. I like this, I dislike it, not like this. Just come there and I will want to listen. Sunne. Okay, really Sunne is not this side or that side. Okay, and then only they can listen. If they are conditioned, okay, so Tibetan Buddhism is the best. Okay, Tibetan Buddhism is the best. And whatever comes with related with Tibetan Buddhism, oh, very good. And some other religions go, oh, chi. And that is not a good listener, you see. Chandkirti says, Rangi tala chakta, teaching to change tala chugang topani, teaching to jago namjapa nyudu troba means we should not develop strong attachment towards one's own religion. We should not develop strong attachment towards one's own religion. And we should not develop strong hatred or anger towards other religion. If this is there, and this person will never be able to achieve nirvana. You see, one has to be just neutral, ready to examine which is really true. Which is really true. Level Buddhism and Christian or Hindu, that is not important. Try to search the truth, okay? And that is most important thing. Therefore, if the person is like this, and that person has the possibility to achieve nirvana. Okay? Therefore, disciple has to be very neutral, very, very neutral, not biased. Okay? So then, Londe means has to have enough intelligence. Enough intelligence, and if they don't have, if someone has not enough intelligence, enough is very subjective, isn't it? Enough is how much. But in the conventional level, okay, in the conventional level, oh, he's intelligent, that is enough. Yeah. And then, even someone that's not enough, they can develop, you see. They can develop by analyzing, develop, see. So, as to have enough intelligence, so now, when the 20 year old really wanted to learn, really wanted to learn, okay. If I don't get lunch, it's okay, no problem, I will not try. You see, really, very, very studious, really wish to learn more, okay. Sune londe tunyir, sune londe tunyir. With this quality, if one is really attentive to listen, these are the qualities for the students. So if you really wanted to achieve the cessation, and these are really needed, okay? These are really needed. Is it a break? No? No?
1 o'clock, I think we take a break. 30 minutes more. Or
No?
we can always change.
No. I don't want to change.
No.
My mind is a little bit like this. It's far from part of preparation. So yeah. Then we are shortening 15 minutes and 45 minutes. Even if you don't have lunch, it's okay. No problem.
We have enough time.
Yeah,
1 hour, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Some days not so many people outside.
Oh, okay, yeah. The idea of cessation, or the concept of cessation, is it really clear? Cessation, okay? Yeah, after lunch we are talking about path, and then we will say goodbye. Path, we will talk. I talked a little bit about path, isn't it? And then when you count and Four Noble Truths, the last one, path, then it part of liberation accumulation not included. It counts from the path of seeing and part of meditation and part of normal learning. These three are counted, not the first two. We don't count in the path of the truth, part of the truth or truth of the path or whatever. that something is missing or something which is you feel if you have to practice you will feel a bit comfortable or uncomfortable or not so confident or is there anything like this to achieve cessation? And the main purpose of achieving cessation is to achieve happiness. Okay, nothing more, nothing more. To achieve cessation means to achieve happiness. And that happiness by achieving cessation means you are achieving a permanent or very, very reliable happiness. And from once you achieve cessation, then you will never fall down or relapse. You will never relapse. These cessations are like a permanent happiness. Even you reach to the lowest level of cessation by removing the destructive emotion, specific destructive emotion, to be removed by path of seeing, and you achieve the first cessation. Even that is the lowest cessation, but it will never relapse. It will remain forever, okay? And it's worth putting effort. Why? Because these are not like a bone, like vegetables. These are practiced, targeted to remove, and practiced many, many years. And then these practices are unmistaken, profound, and these are also like a direct antidote to these destructive emotions. When it's a direct antidote to this destructive emotion, and then this is the best instrument to remove the destructive emotions permanently, okay, permanently. Therefore, this cessation, or what we are talking to achieve, is a very, very reliable, okay, cessation. Yeah.
Have you reached it?
No.
Sometimes we all can have a period of very difficult time.
Yeah.
Many things happening at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And if you please could talk a little bit about the idea Buddhism have about to view a period like this. They talk about exhaust the negative karma we have. That the negative karma is exhausted when it's ripening.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's a positive
Yeah.
thing to
Yeah.
not give up during a period that is very difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to think in a positive way when it comes to like a problem or suffering, or what you are saying is whether bad karma is exhausted or not. And sometimes we really don't have much choice. We have to wait. We have to wait till the negative karma is exhausted. And then in the modern era or modern age, we have so many means to solve the problem. And but then I think okay, we have been talking about the education system a little bit, okay, to different scholars, and then this year we have some sort of dialogue between me and a lady who is journalist called Anna Bonston. Yeah, Anna Bonston, and we have a dialogue. And the dialogue was her idea was how to take care or how to bring up the goodness of the human being. Okay? And then my idea, okay, my stand is a little bit different, you see. It's just words, okay, difference is just only words. Actually, maybe there's no difference, you see, it's possible. Now, I have an obligation to write a really nice mail to her, but no, I couldn't write. And that is my concept or the idea, because I've been educating many children, you see, like thousands of children. And I've taken care of thousands of children. And I also loved thousands of children. Therefore, I paid really quite a good attention to how to bring up children in a good way, so that they will not suffer and they will not bring suffering to the others. And whatever knowledge they have, they will use it properly to benefit oneself and for others. Just simply giving education is not enough, I say. Because education is like a tool, like pen, okay? And then who will use this? Who will use this pen is very important. Yeah. And therefore, I think in the education system, they pay a lot of attention to educate the brain, okay, educate the brain, but then I don't know, maybe they don't pay so much attention to make that person a warm-hearted person. Yeah. So therefore, and this is also not my idea or concept, but I have been thinking this a lot. And just recently, I think last year or year before, and His Holiness was talking a lot on this. Had a big seminar in the United States. And once I remember, that was 90. When I was principal of a big school, I invited 2 professors from Liverpool Hope University from England to conduct workshop to teach our teachers to how to effective teaching and learning. That was that. And then these 2 professors, they asked me to arrange an audience from His Holiness Dalai Lama. And then I arranged, okay? And then we 3 went to His Holiness Dalai Lama to have audience. And then talked a lot. And at the end, they asked this question to His Holiness. So we are educationists. And then one of them is called Paul Rafferty. Paul Rafferty, after that he was going to China to conduct workshop. And therefore he said, now we are educationists and we are almost traveling like internationally and giving a lot of workshops to different teachers. So what Your Holiness will suggest, you see, to us to include in our workshop. And then His Holiness was just little thought, and then he smiled and he said, oh, Western education, what you are expert, and Eastern education, we know a little bit. Actually, Eastern education means Buddhism, you see. If they get married, Western education and Eastern Buddhist education, if they marry, maybe we can expect a good baby. And then he laughed, and he didn't explain anything. Then we analyzed through this, okay, now what I'm thinking, I think His Holiness also says a lot. And then we went on, and then since year before or something, and then His Holiness was really speaking this. Now we are giving a tool to the children, but we really have to make the children a good human being so that this tool will be used in a good way. Otherwise, this tool will be used to destroy one's own self and others. Therefore, we were talking a little bit of this under Bonston, and we were talking. Okay, I was talking from my perspective, and she was. I think ultimate goal is same. We are using different words, but I think she means the same, and I also mean same. But then during that time we were eating. It was really dialogue. We were eating lunch and then talking and cutting some bread and then talking, and they were filming. Really very, very professional sort of camera people. 2 were there, like this, and then at the end, and then I saw that I missed quite a lot of points. Why? Because I have to listen to her. Because when I listen with full attention. And then I forget everything. I listen, okay? Then all of a sudden, then I have to give answer. And I have to process my answer, process. process. And I don't have much time to process. And again I have to eat. And then I missed quite a lot of points. So then I made a point. I just, inside me, I promised that I will write to her all my points, which I think is very important. And she will give me answer, you see. She might say that, oh, I agree with you. Or she might say, yes, this is according to your view, but this is another sort of explanation. She might say, she's a very wise lady. Very wise lady. And really, oh, really substantial, very kind, not pushy, very good lady. So, I think in the education, we need something in the education system which also will improve the quality of the children. You see? And then on top of this, the education system, what is already prevailing, I think that can be good, but of course it is almost, at present, it is almost impossible to integrate like this, you see. Maybe at your home, if you agree, at your home, and parents are the first teacher to the children. And yesterday I heard quite a lot of terrible things, you see, on the dinner table. And yeah. Yes?
I would like for you to expand on when you speak about happiness, being a happy
Yeah.
person or happy mind.
Yeah.
My own experience of that happy, like the definition of happy doesn't have to be like cheerful and happy, but happy can be really just being content and allowing all the things and emotions that come up, and even if they are, sometimes when I experience extreme discomfort or extreme states, I can still feel okay with that. Would that be your explanation of not being disturbed by, not affected by states, like extreme states? Like when you say happy, does it always mean to be happy? How do you define happy?
Still, I didn't finish the answer. Happy, I think I defined yesterday.
Okay, I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I think you are talking. This is very important point. We say what? I can translate a little bit like this. Okay. Stability of the mind. Stability. Okay. Stability of the mind and happiness. Okay. And then happiness also. Happiness has two different types of happiness. This I didn't speak yesterday. Contaminated happiness and uncontaminated happiness. Happiness itself, okay, if we define, which covers all the happiness, happiness means a pleasant feeling. Pleasant feeling, okay, which everybody likes it. Some happiness are quite high, some are not so high. It can be a different level, but it is basically it is an unpleasant feeling. Okay, suffering means unpleasant feeling, which we all don't like to experience. Pleasant feeling, we all like to experience. But then there is two different types of. Yesterday I didn't talk this. One happiness is contaminated happiness, and one is uncontaminated happiness. Actually, we were talking about the suffering of change. Suffering of change are mostly beginning it's happy, and slowly it ends up with the problem. This is the sign of uncontaminated happiness, you see. And then all the things which they asked yesterday, mostly related with the contaminated happiness, you see. And contaminated, is it good? Contamination? Yeah? Yeah, okay, yeah. What do you say?
Smittad tror jag att du skulle säga på svenska.
If you get the disease, you get the virus. If you have a virus, it's
Oh, contamination.
Contamination.
Yeah. And then if you just identify what are the contamination, these are the destructive emotions, okay? Destructive emotions are the contaminations which contaminate the mind, okay? Action, speech, thought, it contaminate, means it influence, okay? And contamination. And then exhaust, we were talking about exhaust of karma. The best way to exhaust karma is to achieve part of seeing and part of meditation, and these are the best technique. Very reliable, okay. Very stable, very strong, and very reliable. And they are really direct antidote to exhaust any bad karma or any destructive emotion. That is achievable through what? Again, meditation. Through meditation, okay? Not only through mindfulness. Not only through mindfulness, okay? I'm repeating. Not only through mindfulness. Mindfulness is only one part of it to achieve. But meditation is full. Full. In the package of meditation, mindfulness is there, and everything, compassion, everything is there. So therefore, don't change meditation, okay? Meditation is very important. Yeah. And then one of my teacher called Geshe Pema Dorje, very profound teacher, even he's Solin's teacher also, lived in philosophy. He had an eye problem like this, and then this he didn't say anything. This he is see, but then he has to lift like this. He has to lift like this, okay? And the reading hours, then this get tired. Then he lift this hand. Like this. And so, and once he lift, is very sharp. Very, 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 very good teacher, okay? Very, very wise teacher. But a little bit angry. I don't know whether he's showing anger to accelerate our study. Accelerate, okay? We are a bit lazy. By showing anger, we might do a little bit faster, you see? Or to remove our stupidity a little bit faster. Yes, he can slap. But we have no sort of feeling of he harmed us. No feeling. I think many will say that thank you. We'll say really thank you to him. And he was not, many of his disciples say it's very easy. This operation is very easy. This operation is like peanut. No problem. We will support you. We will take you to the best hospital. Please, will you agree with us? And he said, well, after all, I earned a bad karma. So it has to be exhausted. Now, I'm very lucky that it came into this life. At least I have some helpers, okay? Even I will be completely blind. I will not die with hunger, or I will be not swimming in the dirty, contaminated things, you see. So I'm so lucky that I experienced this in this life, having so many wonderful friends helping me. So I have to try to exhaust this in this life by experiencing. Okay? He really, when he passed away, he went with this, okay? Of course, I had a teeth problem. I couldn't wait till it is exhausted. You see. Maybe I made a mistake, you see. But at least it was a bit easier to do something. You see. Having no problem is easier. But remaining pain of this, I think it will not exhaust it. I think it will come. Maybe the time came that it was about to exhaust, and then I met this doctor. Possible. But he knows his own situation. I really don't know. It might be like, say, I experience half of the bad karma, then half I might have to experience in my next life. Yeah, so exhaust through experience is most of the bad karmas are exhausted through experience. Most, okay. Those who are like in Buddhism, then we try to exhaust through purification. Yeah, through purification. I was planning, okay, to do some prostration in Bodh Gaya. I think maybe more than 4 or 5 years, but I have no time. Actually, I really wanted to go to Bodh Gaya to do like 100,000 prostration and 100,000 Vajra Sadhus mantra. I did quite a lot of like refugee prayers, Om and many. Vajra Sadhu also I did 100 syllabus and 100,000 that all. Did a little bit, quite a lot, but then prostration need at least like 2 months. And they have to be there and do every day. And I need someone to help. Okay, help, no problem. Many will come. But then I have to have time. So now best season is November, December, January. And that is not possible, you see. So I think I will die without exhausting my bad karmas. But please help me. Yeah, 2 ways, isn't it? Exhaust through experience and exhaust by using method of the purification, either through prostration or reciting some mantras, or developing the power of preparation, accumulation, path of seeing, and then path of meditation, path of nirvana. These are the best method to exhaust the bad karmas or the destructive emotions. And subtle influence of the bad karmas. This will really finish. Exhaust means completely finished, and you will never get any other bad result. Yeah? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because I think it's important to hear.
But then there's also some mistake, making mistake, who has a little bit like understanding of Buddhism, but not full, and they are making mistake. Oh, why should I help this person? Why don't I let him exhaust his bad karma?
Okay.
That is very bad thing, isn't it? Yeah. If he is suffering cancer, let him suffer cancer so that his bad karma will be exhausted. And that is not possible. Then this conflicts with the compassion.
It has to be your own choice, like the teacher was talking about.
No. But we have to help. Yeah. We should not say that he deserves it, he has to exhaust by experience by himself because he earned it. Not like this. This is very bad, very negative. We have to help.
Because like in Sweden and West countries, a lot of people very often think, oh, poor me. Like.
Yeah.
So this is like the opposite way of thinking.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And take care of it.
Yeah. Still have to help. Yeah. Okay. Now, did I answer everything, or?
I just wanted to know, please, will this dialogue between you and Anna Warstein, will it come out in a book like the one she did with His Holiness, maybe?
I don't think it's come in the book, but they might.
They will when the film is finished, when they've done it in a good way, it will be free for everybody to show on the internet.
Internet.
Okay.
Thank you.
But yeah, they need to add quite a lot from my view. Of course, that dialogue was not bad, it's not good, but her views are very clear. But I was not so focused. I was, normally I take quite a lot of things to process, everything, put it in the words. But you see, if there's a mistake, then it's your teacher, okay?
And I think the topic or it's very, very interesting. I've been working with children
Yeah.
when I was working all the time, and my wish was always that we all should be living in equanimity and passion and all that. And it was a very hard task to accomplish. So, but I think you must start with the small ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we grow.
Yeah. And we were talking in a school, small preschool in Karlstad. Not much talking, but a preschool in Karlstad called Vitsepan. Okay. And so we have some sort of exchange program, and they do something like drawings and like this, make something, and then they bring to Nepal, and then we tell this to our children in Nepal, in the school where we built, okay, we tell. And then they look and they look and then see, and then they make something. Through their experience of, so they make quite a lot, and then make a packet and then send to here. And then they look, okay. And through this, it is so touching. It's so touching. They are reaching, really. They are reaching. It's far away, and then it is so difficult to take Swedish children there, small children there. Of course, for them it is impossible because there's no money. Impossible to come here. But then still, because of this pen pal type of friend, makes a big difference. And then they send a card, package of card from Karan, my Swedish sister brought from Nepal, and it's a package. And then they opened, okay. And then there's message, and then drawings, and some photos, and these small children are looking. And a big difference. Yeah. In the first year, Karan made a card, Nepali small boy playing with the like wooden like it's like a wheel, very bad condition, and then using it like a car or truck, and then on the soil it's moving, totally busy, and that toy is very, very bad, ugly, but it gives so much happiness to him. You see, and then I think these children also learn that how can he be happy? You see, how can he be happy? He has no like this car, toy car, okay, not this, but say he's happy. And then also they also learn that okay, they do a lot of much better than us. Why? We are same age, but they do much better. And they saw some birds, okay, birds made by Swedish children, birds, they are very good, you see. So they learn from each other, and so this is this is a little bit like Swedish children who have more opportunity. They are showing solidarity to the children in Nepal who have not much. See, and through this, I think they understand the difference, and then they learn to be happy what they have. You see? Otherwise, even they have a lot of things, still they might not be so happy. See? Yeah? Like this, so I think it is really important to start from when they are very